Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Marzban from Marzban Family Chiropractic, Complete Injury Centers, talking to you from Carrollton, Texas, which is close to Dallas. And in this video, we're talking about the second part of fascia and its properties, which is very important to clinicians and should be very important issue, and the clinicians should be look into that very closely. But unfortunately, in many cases, it is being ignored. And the one of the reasons that it's being ignored is because of the complexity of this tissue and less known of how it works, and it is easier to ignore it than facing what it does. And many of the clinicians, they don't know how to treat it, but unfortunately, many disorders are related to fascia and its dysfunctioning properties, and that's why we are trying to look into it. And we said that the fascia, it is not only dealing with the uh, stability and protection, it also deals with the physiology of the different tissues, as fascia covers the whole body and cells and the organs of the body, and it is interconnecting with other structures within the organs, and also the whole body as well. And we said that fascia is the natural band-aid that covers the body and the whole organs, whole cells, and different systems, and then it interconnects these systems as well, and that makes it so beautifully uh, uh, orchestrated a structure that without it would be very difficult to survive, and the whole body will collapse, as we mentioned that last time. We said that the fascia is like a spiral web, and in this picture it shows the superficial. We have different layers that the fascia it is also found, and so it is not only one layer. There are multiple layers, and it is the three-dimension type that have connections, and these lines of the web, they are have intersections, and that in those intersections there are exchanging of the energy. And we said that the this fascia has a fluid in it, and the fluid that it is within that fascia, it is going to be bringing the energy flow. Fascia in this case, if you look at this figure, it is. I'm trying to show that fascia is not only protection; it is very flexible. It has the elasticity in it, that it can be adjusted, it can be adapted to the new environment, and the uh, here is the spider web, and it shows that it is so uh, interconnecting the different lines, and these lines, they have the fluid going through, and this fluid, when it goes through, is giving the exchange of the energy within the structure. And this fluid that goes through this fascia, it is going to bring the nutrients, and as well as it's going to be removing the waste that is being deposited outside the cells, and so it is very essential for cleansing of the tissues. But also it has the charges, that these charges is the life to the cells and to the body, and those charges are made by the chemicals that is flowing through this fluid within this fascia, and that energy, it is giving us the life to the tissue, and without that, it's going to bring the death, so and dysfunction, and so it is important to have those cells and the fluid in the fascia to work at its maximum, so that the structure that is engulfed within this fascia can function properly. And as we talked about that before, they are interconnected. And so if one part of the body has an issue with this the tissue, that can be affecting other ones in the neighborhood, and so they are all connecting within that system, and the energy is trying to make it a functional unit, one functional unit that the body can do its job. And here is the skin and the sub-skin area right here, and it shows that, for example, we have two layers of fascia. One is the superficial, and the other one is the deep. And along that, we have the a layer that has the flow has a fluid, and that is the hyaluronic acid layer, that the fluid passes through this and flowing through it, and that fluid has stuff in it, and that stuff, which I'm talking about, the like electrolytes in the chemicals that is essential for the cells in the neighboring area, and this flow, it is bringing the information not through the blood vessels, not through the nerves, but it is flowing through these rivers that going from one region to another region and distribute the information and energy. And not only the skin has, and this, the external part of the body, but all the organs and the cells that within the body, they are covered by this type of fascia, and it covers the heart in this case right here. It covers the lungs in this case right here. It covers all the organs in the abdominal or pelvic cavities, and also it covers in the skull. And it covers the muscles, it covers the bones, it covers the joints, and it just name it. It's just all over the body. And here is the blood vessels, and it shows that three layers that covers the each blood vessels that we have. Here is the vein, here is the artery. And here is an example of the coverage of the fascia along the nerves. And there are, again, three layers. Here is an example of the fascia that covers the skeletal muscles, and which is also true for the cardiac and the smooth muscles. And they are fascia that goes and covers every single cells and every layers, every structure of those tissues. And here is the layers that covers the brain, and they have different names, and but they're all trying to bring the life. And in this case, the life that I'm talking about is the energy that flows within the fascia. Again, that was the second part, and hopefully it is adding a little bit of information to what we covered on the first video. And good health is the best health. And talking from Marzban Family Chiropractic, Complete Energy Centers. You have a wonderful day. Talk to you until next time.